Hello, fellow Guardians and Seekers. Hope you're having a wonderful day. In this video, I'm going to go over this article that says that, we will be going over that are eight underrated characters. And if Kyrie ain't on there, I'll be upset because I think she is. I made videos about it. I talked about it on this channel. It's no news that I have. She died in Kingdom Hearts 3, and then got brought back to life in the same game like 5 seconds later. And I really hope that moving forward, she will get better utilized. Besides being a damsel in distress like 24/7, which is annoying. But let's get into what they rank with these eight underrated characters, shall we? So, Master Odin's students. I guess they mean outside of Xehanort. Yeah, Xehanort, Argus, and Xehanort's friends. It was released Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, released on iOS, Android, and PC, released on April 7th, 2016. Square Enix was the developer, and it was an RPG. I was obsessed with Dark Road to the point where I had to delete Dark Road on my phone. I had to, because it was like I was getting dangerously obsessed with it, where it took all my waking moments, and I wasn't doing the things I need to do in my life. And yeah, I was so obsessed, but it was great. Anyways, for obvious reasons, the mobile game in the franchise don't get as much attention as the mainline titles. And while the characters from Kingdom Hearts Union X got a chance to shine in both Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8, most fans are not even aware of the cast from Dark Road exists in the first place. That's a real shame because the students of Master Odin are some of the most intriguing, complex characters in the franchise. There's the tragedy of Boulder, the cutting personality of Barg, the temper of Harmond, and the cheerfulness of Ford. All of them played key roles in the development of Xehanort, so they're way too important for a group of characters that is often ignored. I can't get that, especially since the mobile games do kind of go in the shadows a little bit. And then seven, Terra, a complicated character. He was introduced in Birth by Sleep, originally releasing on the PSP on January 9th, 2010. He was also like you can play Birth by Sleep on the I believe it's the 2.5, right? And the all-in-one disc. It came Square Enix was the developer, and it's an action RPG fighting action adventure genre. So Terra is definitely the least popular member of Birth by Sleep trio. For several years, fans have complained about his story and his actions by stating that he was too unintelligent because he was easily manipulated by Master Xehanort, and he was directly responsible for the death of Master Ericus. But the truth is that Terra is a misunderstood person who often gets blamed for Xehanort's actions. It's easy to forget that he's actually a complex character who has both a lot of light and darkness in his heart. So while he can be too trustworthy and sometimes a bit aggressive, Terra is also an honorable warrior and a great friend who was sadly used as a tool by the biggest mastermind of the franchise. And yeah, he is, and he Tara's a dumbass, essentially. Like as the audience, when I remember when I first played Perpetually, but said it's easy that like see that you're getting manipulated. How like you must be extremely blind if you don't see that. Supposed like Riku was like, yeah, it was obviously Maleficent was using him, but like Maleficent used him for like his desperation of trying to get Kyrie back. Like Terra, like guess he would be a good master for Riku, right? Anyways, but I do like Terra's redemption in Kingdom Hearts 3. So I'll give that. Nominee, a victim of Organization 13. So first she was introduced in on Chain of Memories, which was introduced on the Game Boy Advance on December 7th, 2004. Chain of Memories was later remastered onto like the PlayStation 2 and it was called Rechain of Memories. I liked it. I just wish there was more like verbal dialogue than having to read all of it. Anyways. The developers were Square Enix and Jupiter, and it was an action RPG digital card game. So Nane is a character who sadly lives in the shadows of her more interesting counterparts, Kyrie and Shion. This is part because of her calm demeanor and soft-spoken personality, but Kingdom Hearts is a series that is filled to the brim with over-the-top characters, so having a more restrained one is greatly appreciated. But Name also gets a fair share of hate because of the events of Kingdom Hearts Chain Memories. Yes, she was responsible for erasing all of Sora's memories while he was in Castle Oblivion, but she was being ordered to by Organization 13. She was uh she was a brand new nobody who was born there a few days before and was instantly manipulated without choice. Not to mention that she would later try to redeem herself by helping Sora regain his memories. And I gotta say, is she really responsible, truly responsible for Sora's memory wipe in Chain Memories? I mean, sure she did the action, but she was pretty much being held hostage and forced to by Melusia. I would say in that specific incident, I would say that yeah, Name was the she did start to erase Sora's memories, but it was Melusia that's responsible for Sora losing his memories. And so I like if she gets hate for that, I will gladly defend Name because I don't think she was exactly responsible for Sora losing his memory per se. Like in terms of like in a negative sense, like she had the power to take away, but she was forced to. Financial, anyways. Kyrie, thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy they put Kyrie. A romantic interest with personality. Kyrie, why did they introduced the whole melody and memory, but she was technically introducing Kingdom Hearts 1. So I guess they're gonna depict the melody and memory game, which is came out on the Xbox Series X, the PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X and Xbox One S, and the Switch. Which I am wanting to get Melody and Memory on the Switch because that's the only Kingdom Hearts game on the Switch that ain't Cloud. You don't have it on the PlayStation, but still, I'm that much a Kingdom Hearts fan. God damn it. Anyways, it was released on the developers were Square Enix and Indie Zero, and it's a rhythm-based game. The only rhythm-based game out there. Which, if you're a new Kingdom Hearts fan, then I would say like, and if you guys don't feel like playing the previous Kingdom Hearts games, Melody and Memory, good game to go into then. Because they literally like 90% of the cutscenes are recaps of the previous Kingdom Hearts game. So, anywho, anywho, most Kingdom Hearts fans agree that Kairi has been wasted and that she hasn't had the time to truly shine yet. And while Fast 9 entirely false, doesn't mean that she's a bad character. There's a lot of great aspects about Kairi deserve more praise. Even before she got a Keyblade, beating Kingdom Hearts 2, she was way more interesting than most romantic interests in these type of stories. Kairi was always cheerful, optimistic, and knew how to help Sora out. She even tried to go find her beloved friend before she even knew how to wield a weapon, which is admirable. And with time, Kairi turned into a very powerful Keyblade warrior that would even confront Master Xehanort. Kairi's a charming character, but she still needs another opportunity to show how valuable she is. And I will say that we got a hint of like Kairi's potential. Like, sure, we got a little taste of it in Kingdom Hearts 2. That one cutscene when Rika gave her the Keyblade, but I feel like we really kind of started to see like her like real potential in both in Kingdom Hearts 3, but specifically like the Remind DLC and in that one cutscene in Melody and Memories. And when we reach the final world, that's like the only like was then like she has to like get saved by Sora again. I want to see Kairi. That if for those of you who's been watching this channel, like been supporting me, watching videos on this channel, you guys will know. Like I've been advocating this for months. But I want to see Kairi reach her full potential. I don't mind her being a damsel in distress here and there, but I want to see her be more of a badass and less of a damsel in distress, right? Like, and I believe I mentioned this in the video. Wouldn't it be a shocking revelation, like shock value, where Sora and Kairi reunite, with each other in Kingdom Hearts 4, and then like moments later in the game, Sora gets killed, which then of course, oh no, who's gonna be the new face of Kingdom Hearts? Kairi. All right, like something that would be a good jumping off point for Kairi to actually like stop relying on on others to like help rescue her out of stuff. Which admittedly she's slowly been doing that. Um, Stop being such a damsel in distress and be more badass. Sora as like immature he might be in Kingdom Hearts 3. I liked Sora even in Kingdom Hearts 3 was a badass. We saw glimmers of Kairi being badass in Melody and Memory and Kingdom Hearts 3. Why can't like why can't we get a legit game in the style like Kingdom Hearts 2 about, right? Where we get, or even Birth by Sleep fragmentary patches, right? Where we get to play as Kairi. We had 2 games where we got to play as Aqua. A game, or 3 games if we want to count Kingdom Hearts 3. Gotta play as Terra. We gotta play as Roxas, Ventus, Sora, Riku, Mickey temporarily. Um, get you got to like we got to see other characters in the on the main cast of Kingdom Hearts be a badass. Let them reach their potential. But you're telling me that we can't get the same thing for Kairi? Like, come on! Like Kairi is such a criminally underutilized character that I would debatably put Kairi at number 1. I want to see her reach her full potential. I'm tired of seeing. I am genuinely tired. I am genuinely tired of seeing Kyrie not getting the moment to shine that she deserves. And I love her Keyblade. I love I just think she has so much potential that Square Enix just like wasting it. Like you're telling me this girl right here, like you guys can't do something with that girl. Like come on, I want to see Kyrie be more badass. Anywho, Demix, an overhated comic relief. So he was introduced in Kingdom Hearts 2 on the. It originally came out on the PlayStation 2, but it can play on PlayStation 2, 3, 4, and PC. Came out on March 28th, 2006. Produced by Square Enix, or the developers are by Square Enix. And the series is action RPG, hack and slash. Um, most members of Organization 13 are are quite popular, but there are a few of them who don't get the praise they deserve, and Damix is just it's one such case. It seems most tend to favor that the members that are more complex or more powerful, which is unfair for those characters that rely more on humor like he does. Damix is one of the most hilarious characters in the entire franchise. He's laid back, aloof, and sometimes it feels like he doesn't even want to be a part of the Organization 13. This is a clever concept for a character, especially since his his undeniable charm makes up for his flaws. Luckily, with this theory of him being related to the Master and Masters becoming more common, maybe Demix will get his chance to shine very soon. I mean, his fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 has always been amongst my favorite. And maybe he's underrated, but I never really put much thought into him. Actually, I haven't really put much thought into like most of the organization, their team members, to be honest. Anyways, number three is Spection, an important scientist. It was introduced in Chain of Memories, which came on the Game Boy, but for argument's sake, we're going to go with Chain of Memories here. Which came out on the PlayStation 2 on December 2nd, 2008. You can also play Chain of Memories on PS3, PS4, Xbox One, PC, and most likely the cloud version on the Switch. The cloud version on the Switch. Developers Square Enix, genres action RPG, digital game, card game. Right along Demix, Vexen is one of the least popular members of Organization 13. This is mainly because he's he's not young and attractive character with a striking personality. Vexen is an evil scientist, an intellectual who doesn't trust anyone and can't be trusted himself. He's a unique character um for the franchise. Most of Most fans often forget how important Faction is to the plot of the entire series. As a founding member of the Organization 13, he was responsible for a lot of key plot points. The biggest one being the replica program, which led to the creation of beloved characters like Shion and Riku Replica, and is pretty much the reason Xehanort could even recruit the true Organization 13 in Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, yeah, he serves a plot. That is pretty big. So I can see why they will count Vexen as underrated. Larxene, necessary evil. Larxene can be considered the most hated member in all the Organization 13. She's just too cruel, ruthless, and cold. She's always talking with a lot of sarcasms, which can irritate some players. Most members of the organization have been had some redeeming quality to them. but some cannot be said. The same cannot be said for Larxene. I think I need new glasses. Damn. Anyways, and that's exactly what makes her such an interesting character. Kingdom Hearts has many kind-hearted or tragic characters, so having someone that's unapologetically evil is a breath of fresh air and helps make this more entertaining. The great story wouldn't this great story wouldn't be the same without someone as cynical as Larxene. I gotta admit, like seriously, it might be annoying, but like her being an asshole kind of brings you like introduces that more of a depth to the Kingdom Hearts universe. But what's the number one? Down on Goofy, Sora's loyal companions. I don't know if I would consider Down on Goofy as underrated, but let's see. Even though they were introducing Kingdom Hearts 1, but we're going with Kingdom Hearts 3 in this case, which is on PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Switch. Kingdom Hearts 3 was released on January 25th, 2019. Square Enix developed it, and it's considered as an action adventure in the genre field. Which, okay, let's read into this. Weirdly enough, despite the crossover aspect of the Kingdom Hearts franchise, the Disney characters are often ignored by most fans, with King Mickey being arguably the only exception. In contrast, both Donald and Goofy are not taken as seriously as they deserve. While they are silly characters who add a lot of humor to the story, the truth is that they're also Sora's most loyal friends. I'll argue like Kyrie is up there too amongst Sora's most loyal friends. And then in the second place spot would be Riku. After he um casts away the darkness that's inside his heart. But that statement about Donald and Goofy being Sora's most loyal friends, I would honestly put Kyrie up there as well. You know, let's be real. Kyrie has a thing for Sora. Sora has a thing for Kyrie, so it's a tad bit different, but still. Anyways, Dano and Goofy have been there from the very beginning, accompanying Sora to every world and helping him surpass any obstacle they encounter. They cheer up, they cheer up both him and the audience with their antics, but they have also proven to be extremely powerful and efficient in battle. Climactic, in the climactic final battle of Kingdom Hearts 3, it wasn't Riku or Roxas who helped Sora defeat Xehanort. It was Donald and Goofy, and they deserve that place more than anyone else. I can imagine that. I mean, Kyrie was kind of like a helpless damsel in distress for most of the journey. So that if you mean like actually helping Sora with like help restoring like the worlds to peace, even if it's temporary, then sure, Donald Goofy deserves that. But I think like Kyrie is one of Sora's loyalist friends too. I don't know. I might be being too nitpicky at this point. So there's their 10. Oh crap. Which I will go back up here. Recap for you guys. So Master Odin students, Terra, Namine, Kyrie I definitely agree with. Demix, Vexen, Larxene, and Donald Goofy are their choices of most underrated characters for um Kingdom Hearts. But I definitely agree with Kyrie. The others, like I also feel like part of that list was somewhat subjective. Like Kyrie is definitely a character I feel like is underrated. Anyways, what do you fellow mutants think about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I will talk to you fellow mutants, or fellow guardians and seekers later. Later, taters.